So the Halim, the person who's Halim, is a person who in the face of tribulation, whether it's a person or whether it's a circumstance, they do not lose their cool. They do not become perturbed. And this is the hallmark of the Prophet ﷺ in terms of his behavior with people and with circumstances. Is that, for instance, he is described, whenever people would speak ill to him, he would return with idfa' billati hiya ahsan. Idfa' billati hiya ahsan. The Quran says, give a bad turn, repay it with a good turn. The Prophet ﷺ, when he was migrating from Mecca to Medina, he actually, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, according to the narration, Abu Bakr was very perturbed. He was troubled. And he would look at the Prophet, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even though Suraqa ibn Malik was right behind them, and Abu Bakr was worried not about himself, he was worried about the Messenger of Allah. So he was in an act of ibadah. But the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in a state of tranquility, and he was reciting the Quran, unperturbed. When they were in the cave, and Abu Bakr was very nervous because right outside were the Quraysh, literally outside of the cave. And the Prophet ﷺ was in a complete unperturbed state. In battles, they said that the Prophet ﷺ used to hide behind him some of the people when it got very difficult, what they call ma'ma'at al-ma'raka. So the famous story of the Jew that came to the Prophet ﷺ and purposely upset him in order to elicit a response, and it was Omar who got very angry, and the Prophet was completely unperturbed, even though he was insulted by this man. And the man said that he had seen all of the characters of prophecy except for one, Hilm, and he needed to test that. And so he purposely evoked a negative response but didn't get it from the Prophet ﷺ. So he knew that he had hilm, or forbearance.
محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن عجم. محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن